Where's my tea party at? Let's have some tea. Today we'll see the people who are getting too drunk. How many people are up at this ungodly hour? No, I am. Hey, Mr. Malcolm, they could say with Vic Falls. How's the carnival going, man? I heard by my phone, everyone was saying, hey, take with Vic Falls. How are you guys doing out there? I'm by my phone. Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, people? Can you hear me? Nigel, what up? Christian, how you doing? Rudo, what's happening? What's happening? Archie, what's up? Cynthia, what's up? Effers, what up? Ian, what's going on? Katiwa, what up? What up? What up, my sister? Chris, what's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Simban Dave, I see you. I see you. Pastor Sean Mullins. Can Pastor Sean Mullins please leave the feed so we can swear in peace? Do we really want Pastor Sean Mullins watching us? How you doing, Pastor Sean? How's it doing out there? Ugly Mag. It's an ugly ass. I'm not home, guys. I'm not home. I'm far away from home. Tonight, how you doing? Nomsa, what up? Simba, what up? A lot of symbols on here. Ernest, what's happening? I see you. I see you. What up? What up? What up? What up? Clive, what's happening? Mercy, how you doing? Yo, what up, my people? Yo, Marcy Wilkes, how you doing? Marcy Wilkes, I love your mind, Marcy. I love your mind. Can't wait to meet you one day, my sister, and chop it up with you and have a cup of tea with strong whiskey inside it. What up, my people? So, 2017 is ending. Hey, Big Mike, how you doing, man? I see you. My big brother, Takura, how you doing, man? Salute, salute. So, yo, what's up, people? What's up, what's up, what's up? How you like me now, my niggas? How you like me now? I'm 115.5 kgs right now. I've lost a lot of weight. Lost a lot of weight. Let me fix my collar. Lost a lot of weight, guys. I've lost a lot of weight. Lost a lot of weight. God, my niggas. What happening? Let me add my controversial friend, you know. Add my controversial friend.
What up, what up?
Yo, ACZ, what up, man? How you doing, brother? You're looking good in all black, homie. You're looking good in all black. Yo, AC, what up? Can you hear me?
You know where I'm coming home.
That's why I love you, my nigga. That's why I love you. Don't tell them where you're coming, though. It's a top secret. What up, Cody?
What up, my nigga? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Right,
of course,
cool.
I ain't say nothing, man. All I can say is it's the last operation of the year. We done many operations this year, baby. This is the last operation of the year. Go ask somebody.
The last FN restoration operation we're going to do in 2017, right?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you guys. It's gonna be fun and games. You guys are the only ZANU PF niggas I can stand to see. So I can't wait to see you, mother. It's gonna be fun.
I'm driving on the highway, so I gotta go.
All right, so I see you soon, my brother. I see you soon.
Sana God, sana.
All right, bless. All right, cool. Today's an exciting day. The final operation of 2017. We're very excited. Hopefully everyone will know what's going on soon. But anyway, I thought this is our last time to have a conversation in 2017. You know, when we started this journey together, ladies and gentlemen, if you go back to my videos, you'll remember I was a real angry bastard. I was not smiling a lot. I was always angry and stuff. You know, I've tried to be happier. You know, my friend Dirk Frey hit me up and said, Kuda, you lack zen. You lack zen in some of your videos, you know. So if you've been on my post, you realize that I've been trying to balance out the love with all my vitriol and anger. So I'll give you an update on Epworth just now. So believe it or not, what happened was you know, being so angry was actually killing me. You know, my blood pressure was out of control. They kept on adding medication and pills onto my diet to try and keep my blood pressure under control because I was just a pissed off nigga. So I've tried to balance out my love and hatred on my timeline, which has been great because I had like 5,000 friends. And when I started being a bit more of a lover, you know, started doing the juice times and started losing weight and started sharing that journey with my people, I lost a bunch of followers. I think I got down to about 4,800 friends. Cause I think I must have damn near lost 200 people. But the beautiful thing is, as soon as I lost those people, I gained damn near another, 1,000 requests for people who want to come and and join us. So as we try and balance out the negative and the positive, I'm grateful that I've lost a lot of people who just were addicted to the negativity and also can see the multifaceted sides of a human being. We're also lovers. We can also be angry. So I'm grateful for all y'all that have stuck around with the tea time. It's been such a pleasure to share my journey with you this past year. It's been fucking phenomenal. 2017 has been crazy, as you know. We've had a lot of victories. We've had a lot of losses. 2017 is the first time I ever felt like I was going to lose my life. On three occasions when I was cornered by secret police and I was beaten very, very badly. I remember vividly what those guys did to me. I remember vividly what they did to me. I remember I'm still angry I'm still angry with some of what they did to me, considering that I'm a father of three, and those kids had to see me fucked up and my face all fucked up and bruised and battered. But you know what? I forgive them. I forgive them. I forgive the Hamandishas of this world. I forgive you. I forgive the Chipangas. I forgive you for everything you did to me. Everything the police did to me, I forgive you. See, I'm not carrying that over. I'm not carrying that over to 2018. There's going to be no more hatred in my heart for those people. We will remain active. We'll soldier on for the good purposes of being voices. Some of us are louder than others. So we can shout louder. So we'll make sure that whenever there's things that are wrong, we'll shout. Thank you for everyone who supported us on the Epworth Drive. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a phenomenal moment. We got a lot of people who people say are not important there. They just socialize on Facebook. All those people came out. Thank you, Titan. Thank you, Olinda Chapel and the Olinda Chapel Foundation. We gave out a cry and you guys stepped up. You stepped up. You guys actually came through with pads for some girls who were 16 and never seen pads before. They've been on their periods for a long time. They've never seen sanitary pads before. You guys stepped up and sent us a bunch. Literally hundreds of thousands of pads came through. There's another shipment that came through. So you guys were soldiers and you helped us out in that drive. We gave kids some clothes in Epworth, kids who had never seen. They didn't even know it was Christmas Day, or they didn't know. And we managed to step up. I want to thank you guys for what you did for us during the march. There was a lot of controversy about this march and why the march was necessary. However, I'll let you guys know that through the monies that we raised, you guys sent it to my personal EcoCash number. And that took a lot of trust on your behalf. And like I promised you from the bottom of my heart, I was not going to misappropriate your funds. So everyone who gave money, you know that you still have access to me on the same number, and we can send you the spreadsheet of everything we did with your cash. And we raised a bunch of cash. We raised tens of thousands of dollars. And with those tens of thousands of dollars, on a personal level, I Pastor E was collecting. I know Lumumba was collecting, but on my personal level, I managed to get about damn near 15 buses from all 10 provinces full of people to come through the march on that particular momentous day. Everybody who came on in fact, I think I can speak on behalf of the other two as well. Pastor E was collecting, I think AC. Everyone who came with the money that you guys sent, we made sure they all got back home. So you won't see anyone say we were stranded. You won't, because everyone who came were people who had seen us off the Facebook feeds and people who had been heard by other comrades. And everybody got home. Everyone who came to the march with the money that you sent at least got some food. It wasn't amazing food, but we're grateful for companies like Baker's Inn who helped us with buns, companies like Delta who helped us with beverages, and so on and so forth. There was a lot of things that were happening. We're grateful for, there's a lady who owns a toilet company in the UK, and I've forgotten the name off the top. I wish I had read up, just sort of got back to her, but I wanted to thank her personally as well, because, we had hired public toilets, Portaloos, and I'd only managed to hire, because they're quite expensive, I'd only managed to hire about 50 or so. But then she came in with her company and they threw another 30 30 Portaloos, which we then put on 4th Street. Because remember, the march was in 3 different phases. There was Pastor E's group, there was the group that was in Zimbabwe ground in Highfields, and then there was a group that started amassing in town. And we managed to get another 30 Portaloos with sanitation, and made sure that the city was not, was not smelling of shit and piss after the march, because everyone had safe toilets to use. So we're grateful for what you guys did that. You guys are the ones who funded that, because we didn't have the cash. I mean, I'll be honest with you, to get 2 million people on the streets of Harare is almost impossible without the support of people like yourselves. So I wanted to thank you. 2017 was awesome for that. And like I said, we didn't spend, on a personal level. By the time the march finished, guys kept sending money. So by the time we'd finished all the cash and brothers were helping out with, because EcoCash started freezing up because it doesn't let you go above a certain amount. So a lot of brothers and sisters stepped up, people from the diaspora, people from locally, who started sending money as well to other people and helping each other get combis, so basically I can't even now account for some of the other combis coming from Rua, coming from Chitungwiza, coming from Kwekwe, coming from Gweru. Listen, it's actually quite a monumental task, and there are some auditors who came through and they've gone through all the books and all the people we sent money, all the people who offered, and I tell you what, you have not read one complaint on Facebook, and I'm telling you, it was a mammoth logistical task. Not one person complained that they didn't get fuel money. We were sending out airtime money for people to stream live. So all the videos that you were seeing were a bunch of people streaming. My sister Linda, revolutionary freedom fighter, salute you, sis. How are you? So thank you very much for what you guys did. The thing is, I don't have the kind of followership that an AC does. We don't have the followership that I have the kind of followership that a Pastor Ivan does. But I can now confidently tell you guys that I got more money sent to my personal EcoCash than I think the other guys. Why? Even though we're a smaller number, the Tea Party, we're a smaller number, but we're far more willing to trust each other and step up. And you guys send a bunch. Some guys were sending $50. Guys were sending $100. Guys were sending $10, $5, whatever. So we managed. It was a logistical nightmare, and I'm grateful for some of the people. Some don't want to be mentioned by name, obviously. Who work for various companies, big brands in Zimbabwe, who helped us logistically come up with the plan of how we can get so many people into the center, so many people fed, and so many people out of the center at the same time. We're grateful as well for Econet for actually lifting the bar on our account at a certain point, because it was now impossible to transact because we had reached our limit. But in fact, the night before I'd reached my limit, so it's now getting very difficult to send money. But then they actually, at some point during the day, they actually lifted the bar. So we're very, very grateful for that. Kutiwa, there is a Tea Party page. You go on like that. It's a dope page. It's got a lot of cool stuff. So we're in a new dispensation, ladies and gentlemen. The people in charge are the people who have been in charge for the last 37 years. So there's no new government. What we have is that we have a new face, we have a new captain to what looks like a sinking ship. A lot of good things have been done. For example, any driver who's on this page right now, anyone who came from the diaspora can now attest to the fact that our war with the police who are having a war on the citizenry of Zimbabwe has panned out now. We can now drive from Harare to Bulawayo to Vic Falls without being harassed by police with spikes, trying to wage war on the citizenry. The police force has transformed. Even in the short period of time, we're not being harassed anymore. I used to get stopped 5-6 times a day. Because of my runnings with the ZRP, they love to wind me up, and my BP used to go through the roof. You guys saw some of those videos when I'm constantly fighting with those pricks. We don't fight anymore, and that to me is a victory, even a small victory. We don't have the victory that we wanted on a personal level. I know others are happy about the croc. I'm personally, I wanted more. I want a total transformation and a democratic elected government of the people's choice, without hindrance, without intimidation, without command. We want a situation where we can elect the leaders that we choose. We have an opportunity now for the opposition parties who feel that we're attacking them a lot of the times, but sometimes it's an extrinsic form of motivation. We would like the opposition to also transform and become more inspirational. You know, people like me are not seasoned politicians. I don't have a seasoned political science degree. I'm not litigious like a bunch of I'm not litigious like a bunch of my comrades who have the right language and the right philosophies of communism, socialism, blah, blah, blah. I'm just a fat nigga on the internet who likes to drink tea and likes whiskey and loves my girlfriend with all my heart. See, I'm a softie, really. So I'm not actually a politician. However, we're now a lot more politically active. The situation with the water in Harare, for example, was really, really good in the last few days. I'm grateful for my comrades for the coordinated, systematic attack at the system. We attacked the system. We started off with the council. We went to, my sister Linda and I and Sharon from APA and a couple of guys went to the local, to Ministry of Local Government. And we just made a bunch of noise because we didn't think it was acceptable that in 2017, a human right and a constitutional right of clean water was being taken for granted and sewage was coming out from our taps. We're grateful for John Iscariot Mangujga Mariese, that horrible troll of a man who took all our cash with his deadly, devilish bond notes. We're glad that he has finally let the money for the city of Harare to go pay for water treatment chemicals to come in. So Harare, your water will be cleaner in the next few days, in the next few weeks. Your water will be cleaner. And at least that's stepping up. We're grateful for corporates who have taken on responsibility. We're grateful for Spar Zimbabwe, who has opened up boreholes and water treatments for everybody to be able to go to a Spar store. I think there's 3 Spar stores that they opened up for people to be able to come fill up clean water and take it home for their kids to bathe in water that's not sewage. So we're grateful for some of the big corporates who have stepped up and also taken part in the citizen revolution. We are very, very grateful for people who stepped up. You see, as Zimbabweans, when we step up together and do stuff, we can actually get stuff done. Because remember, when we call our government the people in power, but they're not the people in power. We are the people in power as the citizenry of Zimbabwe. We, the citizens, are the people in power. They're the servants of the people in power, and we pay them well for it, for fuck's sake. So they better step up. You see, in 2018, we're not going to be nice anymore because the fear barrier is now taken over. It's gone. We've removed the fear barrier. You see, I'm not afraid of police and bombas anymore because they've beaten me up so many times. They made me go home fucked up, my face all fucked up. It's never even recovered. My nose ain't never recovered from the time when those pricks took me and they fucked me up really badly. But I'm not afraid of that. I don't feel the pain anymore. In fact, I revel in it. It's like war wounds. I revel in it. A bull is seen by the scars. So I'm not afraid of those fucks anymore. We shall now continue to press on. So any issue that's gonna come up, you're gonna see us now a lot more united as a citizenry. All the loudest voices are gonna be a lot more louder now, and we'll make sure that we coordinate everything that we do to make sure. And we all believe in different things. We all support different things, right? We've got people people like Promise Sunday, I see you, my brother, people who are in the States who support us by proxy every time. You know, it will be with t-shirts, with resources, guys like Todd in the UK. You know, he's part of Build Zimbabwe. You know, Promise is right now pushing the ZISO app, which is to spot political violence all over Zimbabwe, which right now is actually being, which I hope all of you can check it out. You know, we're grateful for people like Advocate Mahere who have been very supportive. You know, even though she's now in the political race in Mount Pleasant, she's always made sure she's there for counsel, letting us know what we can do, what we can't do, and so forth. So we're grateful for people like that. So as the citizenry continues to coordinate, this flag, Pastor Evans, you know, guys, I promise you guys ideologically have a lot of differences, but now we understand that there's a lot of places where we can converge immediately. You know, there was a lot of noise made yesterday about the hospitals now giving free treatment to above 65 senior citizens, children underneath the age of 5, and pregnant women. I can tell you this much. Some of those things were supposed to be on the books already, but I can tell you that was not happening. You know, mothers in Chitungwiza, mothers in Zvarasika will tell you that they will take their children to clinics and need to pull out $5 when they don't even earn $50 a month. So now that the government has stipulated it in writing,
citizens can now walk up to their clinics and say, at least have a look and see what's wrong with my child. You know, there's a lot of work to do as far as getting medication cheaper. There's a lot to do to hold our medical aids to account, to make sure that, because I'm on CMAs, for example, and they never pay. So when I go to the doctors insist on cash up front and so forth, even though I pay my CMAs every month. I pay CMAs for my children every month. And if something happens to my child and they break a leg, I'm in a lot of trouble, because our medical aids are taking money and also not being accountable to the customers and citizens who are participating in them. So we have a lot of work to do as a citizenry. Let's stay united, at least on the things that we can converge on. It's okay for us sometimes to shout at each other on Facebook, call each other crocodiles and call each other Lacostes and call each other MDC bootlickers. It's okay. However, when it's time for us to converge on points, we must converge. Because when our voices come together, we're a powerful force. You know, if Pastor Ivan had not done the video of that shitty water in the tap, not so many people have seen. You see, like I said, I've been complaining about shitty water for ages. Any of the Tea Party members here who've been watching us for the last year, I have been complaining that, personally speaking, I find it disgusting that I have to feed my daughter shitty water from a tap. Right? I've been disgusted for a long time. But it took other louder voices, people like Pastor E with huge followings. When they step into the fray and when other people step into the fray, all of a sudden that weapon is a much bigger weapon, and all of a sudden things start to happen. So we need to continue converging as a citizenry to make things better in our nation. We fortunately right now, you know, like if you listen to that Expect Us track, which was dropped damn near October, November, you will hear that I actually said, you know, how old my daughter is and how dirty the tap water is and how I lack more to give. You know, we was talking about that for a while, but it took really large voices to join that fray. You know, people like Olinda Chapel, who we love or hate her, has been a beacon of strength for people like me who have actually helped. I mean, as soon as she was now at the mayor's meeting, we already know that she's bringing 2,000, 3,000 live views immediate. You know, Pastor E streaming live, he's damn near got 6,000 people stream. So all of a sudden, we are the new broadcasters. We are the people who can get you guys the information quickly. We're not like these other, you know, 260 chats who then have to go home and edit and give you the news the day later. We go live straight away and show you guys what's happening immediately. And that's what as good citizens should be able to do, is hold this government and its elected officials to account. To all my detractors, the people who think that I'm anti-MDC, you know what? I'm not anti-MDC. I was just having a particular beef with the MDC run council of Harare municipality. That's all. I don't have an inherent hatred for anyone who's affiliated to MDC. You know, I have many good comrades, people, confidants, people I speak to for hours. I mean, the amount of hours I speak to Maureen and get her counsel, because she is politically astute. She's got a degree in it. She's doing a doctorate in that. And you can speak to people like her and she can actually point things out and help people like me who are ignorant sometimes. Ignorant. Understand, grasp things a bit more better. So I'm very, very grateful for my comrades who are in the MDC. There's a lot of good comrades in the MDC, and I thank them. You know, General Vondo and the other teams out there, Vanamachesu, there's a lot of good guys. So I'm not against the MDC. People who say that I must be pro ZANU-PF, I want you to know that I am actively in a campaign right now fighting ZANU-PF in a very deadly tooth and game match in Mount Pleasant. I'm actually finding myself in battles with ZANU-PF all the time. So I find it weird that I then called a ZANU-PF, because I'm not a ZANU-PF supporter. I don't believe they've earned or deserved my vote for anything at this moment. I can see the spin machine. You know, the president got into the church by himself. We live in Mebarane, nigga. Come on, we saw the motorcade. Don't lie to us. We're not fools. We don't want to be fools. Lloyd says, just don't make fun of the MDC president. You know what, Lloyd? You keep rallying around that guy. That guy's gonna make you lose. Let's go get behind Chamisa. He's young, he's vibrant. Let's get around Chamisa. Let's all rally around a younger, more competent, able candidate who, if he gets into power, can actually serve 5 years without going for chemo 10 times a year. Trangra hasn't been in Zim. He's lived overseas for the last year, for God's sake. He's not well. And I speak that respectfully. As a man, we must respect for the struggle he has carried for